Hey everybody, how we doing today? My name is Michael.
I'm Dione.
And welcome to MS FITZ'S Adventures. I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you watched our last few videos. Bike riding last week was a lot of fun. Well, we got the bikes loaded up again today, and we're gonna go someplace, and I'll tell you in just a minute. But first, if you go right down below, you can give us a big like by clicking that button. Then go over and subscribe. And then when you ring the bell, then you're gonna get notifications every Sunday that we have a video. So, we'll be right back. So, where we're going today is Aztec, New Mexico.
Yes.
And we're going to look at the old Peblos down there, and actually you can get up to them. It's a national park also, but we're going to go down to New Mexico, which we're on the border. So we can go over, hop over to New Mexico, or we can go over to Utah. Yeah, so it's pretty neat. And we're in Colorado. So that's where we're going to go today. It's not that far. They say it's only 39 miles away.
Yes.
So we should be there within an hour or so. Beautiful morning here in Durango. It is probably about 70 degrees. Sun's shining. We had rain yesterday and the day before that. So yeah, gonna have more rain this next week. So I guess it doesn't stop here too. We're always gonna be wet, just like in Oregon. We like that. 7,000 feet is doing us better now. I think both of us have gotten used to the elevation and we're doing good. So we're gonna go out today and we're gonna go check this out. We'd like you to come with us. So let's get in the truckster and we'll make our way over there. All right, so here we go. We're gonna leave the campground and we're gonna head, actually we're gonna head west on the 160 and we're gonna hit the 550 and we're gonna go south on the 550. So yeah, we're leaving now, guys. Here we go. All right, guys, so we are still on the 550 and we just head into New Mexico. I didn't see a sign and we didn't get the video of that, but we're in New Mexico, just know that. We've got another probably 4 miles, 5 miles, and then we're gonna get on 2900 and we're gonna make a right-hand turn and we're gonna go into the park that way, I guess. So this should be pretty cool. It's all the Pueblo tribe. This is all Ute land out here, and this is the reservation itself, I believe, that the 550 goes through. We just came off of Mesa, went into the valley. The river that we were on last week, we rode our bikes around and watched the rafters, the MS River. It's over on that side of us right now, so it's going south on the 550. When you're in town in Durango, you're actually on the 550 in Durango. So this is just the same street. 550 goes north to south, I believe. So, just like the river does. Beautiful, beautiful place out here. Here, I'll let you see. All right, guys, so we got here. We are in the park. Thought it was going to be like a big entrance and you got to show your pass and all that stuff. The camera went off just as we went into the park, so you don't get to see the entrance, and it really wasn't anything. It's a street going into it, and we turned because we had to put a new battery in, which we just changed. So, all right, so we're going to get out, take the other camera with us, and we are going to go walk around and check out this whole place, okay? All right, come on, let's go. All right, so we're here. I'm sure we're supposed to go in there because the Peblos are over here and see all that. But we want to just show you the area a little bit first. It's kind of neat, little picnic area, day use only. All right, so we're here. There's downtown Aztec, historical downtown. So we're here, and here's the ruins. So we're going to be going down a little bit over there. All right, guys, I think we're going to go inside first and check all that out. Oh, look, they have a little garden here, too. Hey, let's do that real quick. Nothing here. What are those, Black Eye Susans? What do they call those? You don't know? There's no names on any of these plaques, just to let you know. Oh, I guess I can, yeah, I guess so. Is that what they are? Oh, look at the cactus over here. blooming. Look at the flowers, look at the bees everywhere. Cool beans. We're gonna go see some ruins over here in just a few minutes. We're gonna go inside. I wanna check out all this stuff. That's healthy. Look how green it is. What is it?
Mexican privet.
Privet?
Mexican privet.
New Mexican privet. Cool. Here, look at these over here. And the bees are after them all. Oh, this gets into a little bit wooded area with the trees and shaded. So look at how everything else grows down here. Look at these. Aren't those pretty? Those are cacti too. Those are pretty. Be nice to have seeds from all of these and be able to plant them someplace. Yeah, this is really pretty in here. But I think what we need to do is we need to go inside the building and learn more about the area and what's going on with the Ute tribe and all that good stuff. What do you think? Mm-hmm. Ready to go? Well, let's go back that way. Yeah, we're gonna go right over there. All right, so we're gonna go up inside here. I guess maybe this is the place to go visit first. There's not really a lot of signs out, but oh, there's not even one on the wall. So we came in from down here, and this pretty much was the entrance of the park itself. A lot of parking over there. If you go downtown that way, I guess that's where downtown is. Straight down this road, which we will do. Meanwhile, we're gonna go inside, check it out. Aztec ruins and the Four Corners. Go ahead and read these. If you want to pause it, you're welcome to. Welcome to the Aztec Ruins National Monument. This will be fun, huh? Cultural landscape. These are the numbers they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 places of interest. It's all the pottery they found. Basket ladle. Black picture. These were important imports. St. John's polyhome bowl. This is Flagstaff, black on white bowl. So these came from different areas. Black and white bowl, simple, I like that. I like this one too. Here's some fragments. Oh, look, an Indian hand. Green stone blade. Ooh, copper ball. This is all the sand beads. Strands of beads, I mean. Green beads with eyes. If you can see those eyes there, that's pretty cool. So it's a little windy out, so excuse me for the wind going through the microphone. So this is a national monument. And the difference between a national monument and and a national park. They're monuments first, and then Congress and everybody decides, hey, let's make it a true national park. So they don't charge anything for here. I don't have to show my pass. It was pretty much like when I was a kid and we lived in Joshua Tree. That was the same thing. It was like we didn't have to go pay to get into the park. You just drove into the park and it was open 24 hours a day, so I'd always go. But it's not the way it is right now. Now they charge $30, you know, for a pass for, I guess it's good for a month, the $30 pass, something like that. But we do have our senior discounted pass that's good forever until the day I die, I guess. So, all right, guys, we're going to keep looking down because I think there's a step here. We're going to head off that way, like we did. That's where the garden was, and we're going to go off in the back of the place. So I guess you can walk down there too, or right in here. No drones, no nothing. I brought the drone. It's got a little bit of a charge on it, but we can't even, no national parks, no national monuments will let you have a drone. So you see that's no pets, no drones, no bikes. Oh wow, this is pretty cool, huh? Okay, trail this way, picnic that way. Pretty cool. Hey, we're inside. We can go up over there and get up on top so we can look at the whole thing. This is pretty neat, guys. It's not very many people up here. 3 or 4 families. It's not too bad. Went up to the mesa, there was 1 million people up there. Look at that. So they got us a little place where we can get up and look. So let's get up there and look. You know that this tribe had it made up here. They were growing corn, they were growing squash, they were growing yucca plants so they could make clothes. Everything died in the 1300s. I don't know why, but it is like, it's not good. 1300s, why did they all just vanish? I think there's a room behind us or something underneath us because I have a ventilation shaft here, and they say please stay off walls here. Well, what do you think?
This is cool.
So far so good, huh? So this was actual, what do they call it?
Kiva.
It's a kiva, and what that is where they sit in the center or sit around it. They've got all those spots they can sit. Put a fire in the center of it. It would have a dome over the top of it made with wood and clay and whatever else. Wow, this is cool. This is a vantage point over it all. Oh, they rebuilt that one right there. Must be a little museum. It goes on, look. It goes on further that way, and then all the way around. So all the round spots, I told you wrong. The first mesa trip that we took, the kivas are basically just a living space. They all meet up in there. They probably cook. It's probably their kitchen, living room, everything, you know, they've probably eaten everything in there. So this is neat because I have a whole center that is not built. So they can have, I don't know, all sorts of plants growing in here. That is so neat. Yep. Here's another one. Some of these might have been used for water, you know. You got one here. It's got, looks like it's got an irrigation drain over there. I don't know. We'll have to learn more about this. I think that is a center there that they built way after that, probably in the 30s, maybe even sooner than that. And I bet you there's a bunch in there that we can see, because that looks like a pretty new building, doesn't it look like to you? So these, I think this whole thing, this Pueblo, started to be built in 1000 AD, and I think they finished it someplace like in the 1100s. So this was, you know, this is a lot of stone and rock they had to gather from all the mountains and the fields that they had. So they probably went out to clear all the fields, got all the rocks. Those look like field stones. And they figured out how to put them together by then, because our ancestors has been doing it for millions of years. So they stacked them, and you can see how they stacked them. Perfectly rocks. All of those are pretty uniform that they found, or they actually chipped away at. And this is the way they did it in Mesa Verde down there. We didn't get to see it, but I've been reading about it. They were really good. Sorry about the wind right now. So this is a one-way. It says do not enter. And we're going to be going down in there. Ooh, do you guys want to go? Well, let's go around, figure out the entrance. This is number 16. I had to put these on afterwards just to run the water out so it doesn't hurt the walls itself. So they have a drainage here, you can see. It probably goes underground, probably comes out that way someplace down in the field. Please stay on the path. We will. Pretty out here. So we are standing right now where the Ute tribe was. Kids, old ladies, moms and dads, and all that stuff. We got to go all the way up here and around, honey. It's a 1.5 mile walk. It's good for us. All farm country now, and like I said, it's the Utes reservation. Ooh. So this was actually another one. And they had probably storage in some of these areas around, I'm sure, and then the center they lived in. They had doors, they had walls, they had a dome over the top of it. Pretty neat. Pretty beautiful out here. All right, guys, so we just sitting here watching the clouds go by, checking the whole area out. It's absolutely beautiful here, huh? Kind of weird because it just reminds me of any place, any small little town out in the country. You know, you got some farmland around here, and you got houses, and you got livestock over that way, which is there. And yeah, I mean, that's just somebody's farm over there. But then right here, You have these ruins, these ancient things, you know, like, I don't know, 1,023 years. So yeah, I don't know, man. This is pretty cool. Great view. You know, they planted everything in here, you know. They had their corn, they had everything growing here, probably even inside. We walked up here, and we got to walk all the way back around, and we're going to walk all the way to the other side, and then we can go in, and then we can come out the other end. So that's what we're going to go be doing right now. So, are you enjoying yourself?
Yes, I am.
Me too. It's fun. All right, guys, we're going to start hiking back down. Here's the building we were looking at. I guess we're going to go down inside, and we'll check it out. Let's see what this is, and we'll go inside in a minute. This is that big one. Look at this. Okay. So each one of these pillars held the wood. They made a dome over it, and then they made a bigger dome over that. You can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at the top, going all the way around in here someplace. Here's one here, I think. Yeah, here's one here. And those would go across this way up. So this whole area basically is held up by a roof here in those holes. And like I said, there's one right here. So yeah, all the way around. But then they could sit down in there. They had a little dome over the top, and they could do their rituals. They can cook. You know, they could all meet up in the wintertime and be nice and warm because it had a fire right where that big rock was down there, or the fire pit right here, I guess. Look at the butterflies down there. Pretty. Yeah, this is pretty neat. All right, so we're going to go in here. This is the entrance to it all. And this is what they look like inside, I guess. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this. Some people in here now. If you hear any noises besides me talking, look at the roof. Look at the roof up there. Isn't that neat? See, that's what I was saying. So they have these support beams going across, which are the logs. And then they have the other ones going across this way. And then they put whatever wood they can in between, pile it up 2 or 3 times, and then you have a nice roof. So that is pretty cool. You could tell it's brand new. It's not old at all. But they have some of the rooms in here that they would have. Little window looking outside. And then they got a window over there, and it's looking down into the room in there. You can feel the coolness coming through the walls. A little bit of a breeze. This would be the center. This is where everybody would sit around, like a big family room, basically. Pretty cool. It's actually really nice and cool in here because of the holes in the wall, and definitely definitely all the rocks keep it a certain temperature. So they must have had a fire pit. As we walk down the steps, this must be it, because you can see the fire pit here, right? But if we look up, yeah, you can see that there's a hole up there, and that was where the smoke would go through. And while we're up at the top, you see how I was saying they make these? They have the poles going up, You know, the poles going across, and then they keep going opposite directions of each other, kind of fashioning it. This was made out of newer lumber, of course. This wasn't actually made by the ancient tribes, just the newer tribes. So they put a dome on top. I don't know what they actually use, modern materials, I'm sure, afterwards. But yeah. Huh, I wonder what this is down here. I think they would put a big roasted pig on here or something and cook it. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, guys, we got some more people coming in here, and we're gonna go on out. How's that sound? All right, so one more good look of everything. We were noticing these round, look like wheels or tabletops or something. Don't know what those are, but that's pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna head on out. Let's go. Ooh, lots more people here than we had before. So this is the one we were showing you, which is actually what is behind us too. So like I said, you saw how the wood goes in those slats and those holes. Those big logs down there. They use that for a roof. It's really pretty. Please stay off walls. A lot of these were 3 stories. I think they went under the ground and then they went up also. So this was one room. And I'm too big to get in there, but then you go into other rooms. Keep going down. Cool, huh? We'll go up here. Keep off the walls. Ooh, this is a big one. Another kiva. Bedrooms. For storage. Pretty cool, huh?
Yes, it is.
Here, let's trade places. Let me come this way and look. See what's over here. Oh, all right. That is so cool. So you can see where they had wood going over the top of it. All those holes. How they build adobe houses nowadays, and forever, I guess. All right, guys, let's go on down. Watch your step. How can you watch your head? I'm pretty tall for this. Just to let you know, the average height of a Native American back in the day was 5 foot. 5 foot, and they still had to go underneath this. So, yeah, I'm 6 foot. This one's not as bad. They dug it out a little bit. Where are we going now? What's this say? Sleeping. There's bats in here.
I know.
That's what it just said. Ooh. Actually, we have glass on this now, but can you imagine? Look how this one was built. Come on, this is real deal stuff here. We got the little ventilation holes. Some of them are clogged up, some of them aren't. Where are you? Okay.
This is underground corn.
What, in there? Yeah. All right, I hope you guys can see all this. It's pretty dark in here. I did bring a light, but it's in the bag in the car, or the truckster. Ooh. Oh, this one's gonna be really hard to get in. Not so bad. You feel the coolness every time you go into another room. Oh, crap. That was a step down. Yeah. I don't know if you can see that. There's a step down there. Oh, look, here's the other side where we wanted to go down. You got it, Grandma?
Yeah.
All right, hurry up. Watch your head. All right, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, so like I was saying, the average height was about 5 foot. The average life expectancy of the tribes back then, would they say 30 to 35 years of each person? So like I said before, you think of how many generations it took to build this. You know, I mean, if they only last that long, there must be thousands and thousands and thousands of them at one point. Hey, I'm sweating a little bit. Feel good? We're gonna hide here. Right?
Yep.
Did you have fun?
Yes. This is cool.
Yeah, we actually got to get up next to it and everything. One last look, guys. So we hope you enjoyed this adventure that we took today. Somebody told us about it yesterday and we're like, well, we gotta go, we're off. So yeah, it is 39 miles away from Durango in the campground.
Yes.
It's in the middle of the Ute Nation, all their tribal land. It is not a national park. It is a national monument, which means it's free to get into, and they really need donations. So you can do that for us. And yeah, this is absolutely wonderful here. It's kind of really beautiful. You think about how many people were here, and the kids and animals and everything into that whole little community back there. I mean, they probably had so much corn growing and so much vegetables growing because it looks like it's a very productive area still because you've got farms everywhere. So yeah, I think this was pretty cool. We're gonna go back home. Yeah, I want to go back. I've got to edit some video, this video and another video. And yeah, so I think we're going to go try to find something to eat. If we don't, hey, we'll eat at home, I guess, or on the way home someplace. But somebody was telling us about a Mexican restaurant that had a bunch of food, and you got beans and rice and a big plate of whatever it is, and it's like $24 for 2 people, and
Yeah.
they had beers and drinks and everything. So yeah, so we're gonna go try to find that place, and then we'll see what happens, but we'll probably quit after that because I think we've got a long video.
Yeah.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, okay? So we're gonna go get something to eat because it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock. See you a little later.
Bye for now.
Bye for now. Yeah. All right, so we found a restaurant to go to. We're not sure if it's the same one they went to, but they said that the food was really, really good. It was Mexican food. You have your beans and your rice on your plate, then you have whatever you bought, and it's like the whole thing was like 25 bucks. So we're gonna go and find this place because it sounds really good, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I thought it was like 2 o'clock. It's only 1 o'clock, but so it's still lunchtime there, and hopefully they're still open. And yeah, so next spot we'll be in is Rubio's. All right, so we're gonna go inside. Hey, look, they even have motorcycle parking. Awesome, huh? Let's go see what's here. So here's their bar. Corona. Maybe a Corona day? Or a margarita day?
Margarita day.
Margarita day. She's a lush. She's got to have her margarita. I do too, though. So, all right, we're gonna be sat. Here we go. Thank you.
I'll let you set up this.
Sure. And here's their menu. So, all right, we just ordered. I ordered the 3 tacos with black beans and rice and a top shelf margarita. And isn't that cool? It comes in this little shaker. Yeah. A little salt on the side. Dione got the same thing to drink. And then Dione ordered the chimichanga with the chili sauce over the top, the green. And then she ordered rice and beans also. Cool. And then they give you a little bit of chips, which is always nice. Some salsa that's pretty good, pretty darn good. And yeah, got a nice waiter. And we're gonna have some food here in about 5 or 10 minutes. So we'll show you what we get. All right, so here's my little 3 tacos. I have 1 beef and 2 chicken. Here's some of the beans and some rice. Here's my margarita. And then here's Dion's. She got the chimichanga, and she got the beans and the rice also. Look pretty darn good if you ask me. How's it taste?
I don't know.
Well, what do you think?
I like that green sauce.
Is it good? As good as mine? Better.
I don't know. I haven't had yours in a while. You might have to make it again.
Well, anyways, I'm gonna enjoy this one here. Yeah, very much. So, how was yours?
It was good.
Awesome. Look, I'm so full I can't finish. I still have this much left of this awesome margarita that they made. It's a top shelf, little Grand Marnier floater. And like I said, they put it in these little cute little shakers. Isn't that neat? All right, guys. One last look. It's gone. All right, so we just ate. It was so good.
Yes, it was.
It was like real time. Any place I've ever been, Mexican food, other than what we've had lately.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the way to put that? Tacos were great. Hard shell, black beans were perfect. The rice was cooked just right. Service was awesome. The kid was great. They didn't know anything about anejo and how do you say it? The tequilas.
Yes.
The silver tequila, then you got the kind of gold tequila, and then you have, yeah. So they didn't know the difference between it, but they made a really good margarita for us.
Yes, they did.
And that was very yummy, yummy. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna say goodbye, and we're gonna leave it right here in New Mexico. And you guys go ahead and go down below and give us a like, and then push the subscribe button. And then go over a little bit further and hey, look at that bell and go ahead and ring it, and then you'll get notifications every Sunday that we have a video. We will be back next week for our video on next Sunday, like I said. Meanwhile, you can also go on our website, which is MS FITZ'S ADVENTURES, and check out all of that on there. Dione writes her blog. I've got all the pictures. And then we do have our Patreon account. And check this out for Patreon. Go ahead and read that. And then we have 3 different tiers. We have one for $3, one for $6, and then we also have one for $16 that you can go and do. And what that does is helps us grow. It helps us pay for everything that we do, except for the drinking and the getting into the theme parks. I've got a lot of money tied up in equipment and all that stuff. So that would help us immensely, and we can grow this channel and put out more content for you guys, because we want to keep on doing it, right?
Yes.
All right, so hey, we will see you next week. You guys be good and be kind to each other, and have a wonderful week, okay? Say goodbye, Darren.
Bye.
Bye, guys.